realized was until I got older and I started to see pops on this more of a brotherly level that like, oh, you done made some mistakes before.
Right.
You weren't perfect. You didn't know the answer in a lot of these circumstances, even with me and growing up with me and not knowing if the way you were guiding me was the right way. Right. I learned a few things. The first thing I realized is like my pops didn't have a relationship with his dad.
Right.
And so his entire focus was I'm going to be everything for my son that my dad wasn't for me, right? So my dad didn't show up, I'm always show up,
Yeah.
right? My dad didn't keep his promises, I'm gonna keep my promises to my son. But that only tells you what not to do.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily give you all
What
the
to do.
insights on what to do.
Yeah.
And so my dad was always worried on if he was doing his best job and giving me the best example of a man. Meanwhile, on my end, because I never got to see that he was making mistakes, never got to see that he was worried, because I never knew what was going on in his head, I always thought that you had to